None of us is perfect. We all have moments where we fall short of our ideals. But there's a clear difference between someone who's flawed and still trying their best, and someone whose intentions are rooted in malice. Unfortunately, some people are driven by destructive motives and seek to harm others around them. Whether it's due to past trauma, personality disorders, or other reasons, these individuals bring nothing positive into your life. Recognizing them is crucial if you want to steer clear of their negativity. Luckily, if you know what to look for, there are 5 key signs that you're dealing with someone who brings no good into your world. By using the principles of Stoic philosophy, not only can you recognize these traits in others, but you can also grow and protect yourself in a more meaningful way. This knowledge is not meant to separate us from others, but to foster a deeper understanding of the world, leading to a life of greater harmony and fulfillment. Today, we're diving into the 5 signs you're dealing with a malicious person through the lens of Stoic philosophy, so that none of us have to walk in darkness without the light of truth and wisdom. Number 1. The desire to control. Control is something many humans crave. It might even be considered a fundamental part of our nature. But through the lens of Stoicism, true control is not about exerting power over others. Instead, it's about mastering ourselves, our emotions, our reactions, and how we perceive the world. Stoic philosophy teaches that the only thing we truly control is ourselves. Our thoughts, our actions, and how we respond to life's events are within our grasp. Everything else, be it the actions of others or natural events, is beyond our control. In relationships, the desire to control can often be mistaken for care or love. Some people believe they're acting in their partner's best interest when they try to guide or even limit their behavior. However, real love allows for freedom and autonomy. When someone tries to exert control over you, whether through jealousy, manipulation, or limiting your personal freedom, they're not showing care. They're revealing their own insecurities and misunderstanding of what love really is. Take the story of Jack and Julia, for example. Their relationship began with trust and affection. But over time, Jack developed an unspoken fear of losing Julia. In an attempt to protect her, he began to exert control, restricting her friendships, critiquing her clothing choices, all under the guise of wanting the best for her. While Julia tried to adapt and please him, Jack's control tightened, creating resentment and tension. Over time, the relationship deteriorated, becoming a painful reminder of how fear and insecurity can turn love into control. In the workplace, you might encounter a manager who feels the need to micromanage every detail of your tasks, overriding your creativity and decision-making. This isn't about better productivity, but their insecurity about losing authority. Stoicism teaches us that real strength lies not in controlling others, but in mastering our own impulses and reactions. Understanding this can help you stand firm when someone's controlling behavior threatens your freedom. In any situation, control is a key indicator of insecurity or unresolved internal issues. Remember, true love and respect flourish when each person is free to be their authentic self. When control enters the picture, it's often a sign that the relationship is veering toward toxicity. Number 2. The mask of charm. In the vast landscape of relationships, charm can be both enchanting and deceptive. Stoic philosophy reminds us to look beyond appearances and question the true motives behind someone's allure. Charm can be genuine, a reflection of kindness and charisma. But for some, charm is a tool of manipulation, used to deceive and control others for personal gain. When we encounter someone who seems too good to be true, Stoicism advises us to pause and reflect. Is this person genuinely kind, or are they using charm to hide a deeper agenda? Real charm doesn't come with strings attached. Someone who uses their appeal to gain favors, manipulate situations, or control others is not truly charming. They are deceitful. Consider Mark, a successful businessman who always presents himself as helpful and kind. He offers assistance to colleagues and shares his experiences freely, but his acts of kindness often come with hidden expectations. Whether it's calling in favors later or using his so-called generosity as leverage, Mark's charm is nothing more than a mask for his self-serving intentions. In dating, this charm can manifest as love bombing, excessive flattery and attention designed to hook the other person in emotionally, only for the manipulator to later reveal their true toxic nature once the bond is formed. The Stoics teach us to be cautious of these extremes. True virtue and goodness are steady, not fleeting or overwhelming. It's about consistency in character, not just putting on a performance. Moreover, in social or business settings, be wary of individuals who are excessively charming only when they stand to benefit from you. Stoicism teaches that virtue is not performative, and those who are truly virtuous remain so in all circumstances. When charm becomes a tool for manipulation, it's time to guard yourself. Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This lesson teaches us that while charm may lure us, it's our responsibility to see through it and stay grounded in our understanding of virtue and sincerity. Number 3. Lack of empathy. Empathy is at the heart of any healthy relationship. A person who lacks empathy is unable to connect with others on an emotional level, showing little regard for their feelings or circumstances. In the workplace, in friendships, or in romantic relationships, a lack of empathy can be a major red flag. Imagine a CEO who refuses to grant an employee time off to care for a sick family member. This CEO values only the work output and dismisses the personal challenges the employee is facing. This cold and unfeeling attitude not only hurts the individual but also creates a toxic environment, eroding trust and morale. In personal relationships, someone who lacks empathy will often dismiss your feelings or make you feel guilty for expressing them. Stoicism teaches us to balance reason and emotion, to be understanding and compassionate without losing sight of our values. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of acting with kindness, stating, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be." E1. Without empathy, there is no emotional connection or understanding, which creates a barrier to healthy communication. For example, if a friend consistently brushes off your problems as insignificant or always redirects conversations to themselves, they lack the basic empathy necessary for a meaningful relationship. In the long term, being around someone who lacks empathy can erode your sense of self-worth. Stoic philosophy reminds us that we cannot change others, but we can change how we respond. Instead of seeking validation from someone incapable of giving it, focus on your own values and the relationships that nurture your emotional well-being. Protect yourself by setting boundaries and seeking out individuals who value emotional reciprocity and understanding. Number 4. Constantly shifting blame. Blame shifting reveals an individual's deep-rooted insecurity and lack of personal accountability. Rather than admitting their mistakes, they deflect responsibility onto others. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of owning our actions and learning from our failures. Without this self-awareness, there can be no growth. Take, for instance, a coworker who repeatedly misses deadlines but always finds someone else to blame. Whether it's technical issues, team dynamics, or the workload itself, they never take responsibility for their own shortcomings. This behavior not only hinders their personal development, but also strains relationships within the team. In a romantic relationship, You may encounter a partner who refuses to acknowledge their mistakes. Instead, they twist every argument to make it seem like you're the problem. Over time, this deflection erodes trust and intimacy, leaving you feeling confused and emotionally drained. In contrast, Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control external events, we can always control our reactions and take ownership of our actions. By focusing on personal accountability, we foster resilience and strengthen our character. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When someone constantly shifts blame, they are avoiding personal growth and refusing to face their own flaws. Blame shifters are often afraid of vulnerability. Admitting mistakes requires humility and self-reflection, qualities that they might lack. As a result, they attempt to protect their fragile ego by deflecting responsibility onto others. Understanding this helps us detach emotionally from their accusations. We recognize that their inability to accept fault is not a reflection of us, but rather a manifestation of their own shortcomings. When you encounter someone who refuses to accept responsibility, recognize how their actions affect both you and them. Rather than getting caught up in their deflections, maintain your integrity and continue to strive for personal growth. Set boundaries to protect yourself from their toxic behavior while staying grounded in your own sense of accountability. Number 5. Thriving on conflict. A key trait of a harmful person is their tendency to create or gravitate toward conflict. For these individuals, chaos and drama provide a sense of control or excitement. Whether through manipulation, gossip, or inciting arguments, they leave a trail of tension and strife wherever they go. From a Stoic perspective, this behavior reflects a lack of inner peace. Stoicism advocates for tranquility and the ability to remain calm amidst life's challenges. Those who thrive on conflict are often disconnected from their true selves, seeking external drama to fill an internal void. Imagine someone in your life who always seems to be surrounded by drama. Whether it's among friends, family, or coworkers, they find ways to stir the pot and keep tensions high. While others might feel drained by this behavior, the conflict brings them a sense of power or excitement. Take Karen, for example, who consistently stirs up drama in her friend group. Whether it's pitting friends against each other with gossip or creating arguments out of minor misunderstandings, Karen seems to thrive on the tension. However, beneath the surface, Karen struggles with her own insecurities and a need for control, which manifests through the chaos she creates around her. In the workplace, this can manifest as colleagues who thrive on stirring office politics or creating drama among teams, leading to a toxic environment that diminishes productivity and morale. These individuals are often seeking attention or validation, but their methods disrupt harmony and well-being for everyone around them. Stoicism teaches us to detach from this behavior, maintaining our calm and focusing on what truly matters. As Epictetus wisely said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." By cultivating peace within ourselves, we can resist being drawn into unnecessary conflicts and protect our mental and emotional well-being. The more grounded and centered you are, the less likely you'll be pulled into someone else's chaos. By practicing Stoic principles such as indifference to external opinions and detachment from drama, you can maintain your inner calm, no matter what conflicts may arise around you. These 5 signs: control, charm, lack of empathy, blame shifting, and conflict can help you identify harmful individuals and protect your peace. Through the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, you can recognize these traits, distance yourself when necessary, and build a life grounded in strength, serenity, and wisdom. Have you ever encountered any of these behaviors in your relationships? How did you respond? And what did you learn from the experience? Let us know in the comments below. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel. Together, we can build a stronger and more positive community. Remember, true power lies in controlling our reactions and choosing the path of virtue. Stay tuned for more insights into Stoic philosophy and the pursuit of inner peace.